What's up, guys? It's Lunatic, coach of the Brookhaven Minutes. It is week 8 of PWC season 6. We're going up against Geo and the Florida Flygons. And we did make 2 free agent transactions, as you can see on screen. We dropped Zygarde 10% and Empoleon for Smeargle and Diggersby. So Empoleon was a franchise. It was free because I was the champion last season, so it did not come at any cost. And I do like Empoleon. However, I had not planned on drafting Rotomosh. I thought I was going to get a different electric type, like Helolith or like a Alolan Raichu, something along those lines. But I ended up getting Rotomosh, which kind of meant that I didn't need Empoleon anymore. Like, Empoleon does have hazard control. It's a rocker and a defogger, but in terms of as a defensive mon, Rotomosh was doing the job much better in like every matchup, and it just worked better. It also really synergizes with my Fortress that I also picked up. I had planned on getting Fortress and Empoleon. That was part of my plan, but it ended up not working out how I thought. So I did drop the Empoleon for Smeargle, and Smeargle does get Defog, it gets Stealth Rock, it gets Rapid Spin, it gets Spikes, T-Spikes, it gets literally everything. Its stats are very bad. It has very bad stats, but it can literally use, okay, not literally every move in the game. Some moves are now mod specific, but it can use almost every move in the game. There's only a handful of moves it can't use because they're special moves for certain mons. Like, it can no longer use Dark Void, which is Dark Res move. There are a few other moves that it can't use. So we have Smeargle, and Diggersby kept the ground typing that I wanted to keep with Zygarde. Zygarde 10% honestly feels pretty lackluster. It can run the same set. Well, okay. The ones it can run DD and Band. Everything else is a little wacky and not as effective. Which Zygarde 50 also does, but it can also run Coil, run Sub. It's just a lot bulkier. It gets to do more things. Whereas Zygarde 10%, really difficult. It felt to actually do things. I felt Diggersby would be cool mon. I do hit harder than Zygarde 10%, and I have priority with quick attack. I have setup with agility and sword stance, and yeah, Diggersby is a monster, honestly. So I wanted to try that out. So yeah, onto the set I am bringing against Geo. I am bringing first Smeargle. Okay, he's running Spore, Sticky Web, which are really standard on him. I'm also bringing Trick and King's Shield, and I'm holding the Sticky Barb. Now the Sticky Barb is an item. Each turn, hold or lose 1/8 max HP. An attacker making contact can receive it. Hold or loses 1/8 max HP. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I want to trick this onto the likes of Togekiss, or Melodic, or maybe T-Tar. No, probably Kiss or Melodic because they can't do too much to me in return. That's really the thing with this Smeargle. And it is not a lead Smeargle because I'm holding the Sticky Barb, and he's going to have something to, I think he might bring Safety Goggles on something to take Spore. I'm pretty sure Safety Goggles eat up Spore. So this is not leading. Definitely not. I want to trick. If I trick this onto Melodic before the Flame Orb, this doesn't get Marvel Skill. Even if I trick it after it gets burned by Flame Orb, yes, it'll have Marvel Scale, but every turn it is taking damage from Burn and damage from Sticky Barb, which is a lot. And Melodic, honestly, is a real pain to deal with. Same goes for Togekiss. Those two mons make everything difficult. His team is kind of fighting weak, and I am going to abuse that with some of my other mons. But he has Togekiss that takes fighting moves like it's nothing. And then Melodic is just stupid bulky. So I really want to get the Sticky Barb onto those. Sticky Web is super important. This team is kind of built around Sticky Web, honestly. Without Sticky Web, it will be more difficult to do this. So I really want to get the Sticky Web up. And I have King Shield. It acts as a protect, and also with contact moves, it'll lower my opponent's attack by 2 stages. The speed here is to outspeed a Jolly T-Tar, which also is faster than an uninvested Togekiss and an uninvested Melodic, which I think both of those are coming and uninvested. So it's a really nice speed for Kyle. Kyle. Fucking tune in. Alright, next we have the Rotomosh. I updated his nickname because I was tired of asymmetrical, and I named it Get Watch Kid. Rotoms are hard to name without being basic as fuck. Get Watch Kid. Rotomosh with the Guap Berry, with Volt Switch, T-Bolt, Willow, Hydro. So Excadrill is either going to be Sand Rush or Mold Breaker. If he's Mold Breaker, he one-shots this Rotom. If he's Sand Rush, he doesn't touch this Rotom. It's kind of like, which do you choose? If he's Scarf Mold Breaker, still pretty fine, I think. It does hurt stuff, but I do threaten it with other mons. So yeah. Volt Switch, Momentum, Thunderbolt, really nice. Willow, Hydro. So, Hydro, I didn't talk about his team. Motherfuck. Hold on. What's his team? I'm gonna pull this page over here. I'm gonna do wonderful. Thank you for doing that. Usually have my phone, but my phone's way over there, so. His team is Mega Sceptile, Excadrill, Togekiss, Emboar, Vikavolt, which is a Z-Captain, Diancie, Miltank, Tyranitar, Melodic, Cobalion, and Craggle. He only has one Z-Captain because he traded his other one away. So yeah, he has the Sand. He has Mega Sceptile. Melodic, Togekiss are super annoying. Emboar's a threat. Emboar can just kind of nuke something on this team, honestly. If he brings Emboar, that means he's not bringing either Mega Sceptile, Drill, Kiss, Melodic, T-Tar, or like Diancie or Craggle, which I think are possibilities, or Vikavolt. Would he bring Vikavolt? I don't think so. I think if he brings Emboar, one of those really annoying mons for me to deal with isn't coming. Just by like team composition. It's just different gameplay. He's been bringing Cobalion a lot. He likes Momentum with Volt Switch. He brought Magnet Rise to either his last game or the game before, which I do need to be careful of because of my next mon. Flame or Melodic, that's the only set he brings. T-Tar, he has run offensive T-Tar and defensive, so he's capable of both. I mentioned the Excadrill, either Sand Rush or Mold Breaker. And Togekiss is just super annoying. It is his only form. Okay, not only form. Togekiss and Craggle are his forms of hazard removal. However, Togekiss does take 25% from rocks, and I do pressure it with a lot of the mons on my team. And Craggle also takes 25% from rocks, and I can pressure it with mons on my team. So, yeah. I get rid of his hazard removal, I secure Sticky Webs, and then I think I just win the game from there. And there's nothing you can do about it. Everything else is grounded. Diancie does have clear body, but because it's Diancie, it's so slow, I should be fine. So, this Rotom, 172 speed Timid, is faster than an Adamant Excadrill, max speed, if he chooses to go Mold Breaker Adamant. I think he's gonna bring Jolly, but I cannot beat that because Excadrill just has a higher base speed than Rotom. Excuse me. So there's no way I can do that. But even Jolly, he doesn't hurt as much. And the thing with Drill is, once it enters the field, I'll know if it's Mold Breaker or Sand Rush. It could also be Sand Force. That I can't rule that out. While I was prepping, I did kind of forget it got Sand Force too, because I don't see that very often. But if it's Sand Force, then it still outspeed it with things, so it'll be fine. Then I'm just max HP. The special attack investment, Hydro Pump will one-shot an Excadrill and an Emboar. And I am faster. Like I said, I'm faster than Adamant Drill, and I'm faster than should be faster than the Jolly Emboar. So, Rotom here. I have the Guava Berry because Emboar does not get anything that one-shots me. So I can take a hit and then heal up to a good amount. And I can take on the Togekiss. I was originally speed creeping the Togekiss, but I do think he's going to bring a bulkier version of it. So, the speed... Yeah, so I just knocked down the speed to speed an Adamant Drill. Because I don't think his Togekiss is going to be that fast. Next up, we have his partner, the Fortress. They're not just synergy partners, they are berry partners, because he is also holding a 50% berry in the Iapapa berry. I just wanted to run two different berries. With Heavy Slam, Earthquake, Toxic, Cell Block. So I'm running Heavy Slam because it does more to his team than Gyro Ball would do. And it also allows me to run speed on this. This 28 in speed is to outspeed a negative speed nature Diancie, which is possible because Diamond Storm / Moonblast, he would need both. He would want his physical attack and special attack, and of course he wouldn't want his defense lowered. So if you go to negative speed nature, I should one-shot that, I think, with Heavy Slam. Earthquake hits a good lot of his team. It hits the Drill, it hits the T-Tart, it hits the Valion, unless he's Magnerized. If he's Magnerized, this Fortress doesn't really touch it, so I do need to be careful of that. I have Toxic, just have Toxic on something. It'd be really, really great to get this on the Togekiss. I need to, like I said, I need to get rid of that thing. I can also get it on potentially Cragnole. It's a good special ball. I do need to get rid of that for one of my mons. I can get it on the Diancie, on a Switch or something, Vikavolt, Emboar, honestly anything to wear it down. I know he does have the two Steel types, and I only really deal with one, but I felt like I wanted Toxic on this team. And T-Tart is another mon that can be bulky. So yeah, max HP, 232 defense, Image. Next, we have what are we doing? We're gonna go here. Muppets, the Hydreigon with the Expert Belt, Levitate, with Earth Power, Charge Beam, Dragon Pulse, and Flamethrower. I don't need Draco. Dragon Pulse takes out the Mega Sceptile, and the rest is coverage for the rest of the team. With max special attack, Modest, 212 speed. So this Hydreigon actually does not outspeed a Jolly Excadrill. However, I do need the investment in the special attack. I need it to be Modest to potentially 2-hit KO the Togekiss after Rock with the Charge Beam. The Charge Beam is a 70% chance to give the special attack boost, which is a big chance. It is more than flinch from Togekiss Air Slash. So that's how likely it is. Earth Power, Flamethrower covers everything. Flamethrower for his Cobalion, Cragnole. It can hit the Drill. I do also have the Earth Power. And yeah, this really just covers the team to Evo, giving it that extra damage boost. I did not want Life Orb because if I'm at full health, I do eat one Ice Beam from a Cragnole without a boosting item. So I wanted to make sure I live that. And after charge beam, I do kill with flamethrower after self rock. So this thing is potentially late game sweeper. Again, I do need webs up for the extra drill. If it is sand rush, of course I won't have speed, but then rotom walls it. So yeah, it's like he has to be forced into one of those two roles with drill. If he doesn't bring drill at all, drill is one of the most threatening things to my team, I think he has to bring it. Otherwise, I don't know what he's doing. So next, I mentioned that his team is kind of weak to fighting, so I am bringing my two fighting types. First, we have Blaziken with Thunder Punch, High Jump Kick, Blaze Kick, and Brick Break with the Electrium Z. The Electrium Z Thunder Punch does around 80% to a token hit, so it will kill it after Self Rock. And it does around 60% to a max HP, max defense, bold melodic with Marvel Scale Flame Orb burn. And I've noticed that he kind of sucks at keeping his melodic at a healthy range. He kind of lets it like whittle down, and also a lot of things my team can pressure him. So I'm hoping to be able to catch on that, or the Togekiss. Like I said, I want to get rid of both of those two mons because they're really bulky and annoying. I have Blaze Kick, not Flare Blitz, because I don't want to take recoil, and also Blaze Kick kind of does the job. I don't really need to Flare Blitz anything. High Jump Kick hits things really hard, and I don't need a fourth coverage move. I felt like I didn't need a fourth coverage move, so I have Brick Break in case he does try and bring screens on like Dansey. That could be a possibility. So that's that. I'm max attack adamant. I am 224 speed and 32 HP. Oh fuck, what's the speed for? 252. 252. Shit. That might be the outspeed something after webs. I don't remember, but this was like the first set I made. I kind of built separately. It's getting dark. I'm gonna turn the light on. So I don't remember what that speed was, but I really don't. I'm not gonna worry about it. So my last one is the Mega Heracross. Which at first wasn't coming. I was thinking of bringing like Whimsicott, but even with like Cotton Guard against Extra Drill, Ironhead is still doing way too much damage. So I decided against it. Moonblast would also been nice for T-Tar. Didn't like Subseed, but it didn't work out. So the Mega Heracross here, close combat, Rock Blast, Bullet Seed. With the substitute. So Heracross can be one of two roles. It can be like a mid-game sub on Melodic, or something else that can't really touch me. Or it can just be the late game sweeper, because under web, this thing can definitely tear through. I am max HP, 60 attack adamant, 80 speed def, and then 120 speed. Fuck, what's that speed for? Oh, it outspeeds a Togekiss, a non-infested Togekiss, so that I can kill it with Rock Blast. I'm not max attack, and while max attack would have been nice, I did want bulk on this thing. This thing is also capable of taking a hit from Extra Drill, because it's so naturally bulky, and the Swadef lets me take stuff from like Melodic or like Cragnole. Some random shit. Like honestly, he's so bulky. So bulky. He's gonna take a hit from Vikavolt. He can take a Moonblast from Dansey. It won't take a hit from Kiss. I'll take a hit from Mega Sceptile if it's not HP flying. Even if it is HP flying, I think I'd take it. So yeah, it'll either mid game, like Breaker, or like in Sweeper. Again, this thing is all dependent. This seems pretty dependent on the Sticky Web. I think he's gonna know that because a lot of Miracles run Sticky Web, and also my team is kind of slow. Sticky Web support will really help him. So we're gonna try this out. Well, I've been talking for 20 minutes. Fuck. Alright, let's just get into the battle. Alright, we are here. He did not bring Extra Drill. What the fuck? Alright, fine. Alright. He brought Mega Sceptile, Togekiss, Melodic, Tyranitar, Vikavolt, and Cobalion. I expected the first four, for sure. Togekiss, Melodic are just too stupid not to bring. Mega Sceptile is amazing, and the Lightning Rod prevents my Volt Switch core. Of which I only brought one, but still. He also did not bring the Emboar, which I was kind of fearing, and if he brought it, I didn't have defensive answer for it. I had to find ways around it. Instead of Drill and Emboar, he brought Vikavolt and Cobalion. Now, actually, that Vikavolt, it's not affected by webs, but it's also slow. So if I can get it before it sets up an agility, I should be fine. And even with an agility, Heracross, stupid bulky, I can live anything. Unless it's physical with Acro. What is the calc of that? I'm gonna check that. What is the calc on Heracross? They're physical, visible. I don't think that's yeah. The damage calculator doesn't even have a visible set. It doesn't exist. If you use max attack adamant with no item, acrobatics to my Mega Heracross is still a roll. So that's fine. Hydreigon, how much do you do to Hydreigon? Bug Buzz is not. Oh wait, this is okay, hold on. Need to fix this. Just a little bit. Okay. Where's the scroll bar? Hello? Where's the scroll bar? What? Where's... Hello? Where's the scroll bar? I can't scroll. What happened? I don't know what's happening right now. Hold on. I don't... Why are you so wide? What? Okay. I don't know why the damage calculator is so wide. That is if it is adamant, if it is modest. Bug Buzz will... It's likely that Bug Buzz, 87% chance to be likely. Fortress, Sturdy, Rotom Wash will get bodied. So I do have to be careful of agility. Cycle. So like I said, Smeargle is not going to lead. There's no way Smeargle leads. Potential leads for him would be Cobalion or the maybe T-Tar. I don't see any other mons leading, especially by how he plays. Let me just make sure. We were in a call, just talking a little bit about what we were expecting. He thought I would possibly bring Hoopa or Nihilego. Or he really thought I was bringing Whimsicott too, with Cotton Guard, but as I explained, oh no, I don't think I explained. Cotton Guard, Whimsicott just wasn't, even with Cotton Guard, it still wasn't bulky enough for Drill, but he didn't bring Drill. So I don't know if that would have been a good bringer now. So anyways, because likely leads are Cobalion or T-Tar, I think I'm going to lead Fortress. If he leads Vikavolt, I have to just Toxic it. I don't think he does though. Because this Fortress does get walled by Vikavolt. And I don't have Volt Switch. He does not have a ground type, but he does have Lightning Rod and Sceptile, but prior to Mega Evolution, I can, Volt Switch freely. Let me see something. Cobalion. Offensive pivot. A pivot to my Rotom Wash. Get Washed Kid. Close combat does. I could actually lead Rotom. The only issue would be if he leads Sceptile, and then I don't have a switch on. I don't think he needs Sceptile. I really don't. How much? At minus. Oh wait, how much does Volt Switch do? From a Cobalion, Volt Switch to my Rotom does nothing. Would he be max speed? What's on my team? 108. Good outspeed. Whimsicott, so I think he is next. That being said, leading Fortress. He does lead Cobalion, so I called that. So Cobalion, I do have a lot of defense on this Fortress. I don't think he goes for a what do you go for close round? That does actually nothing. Earthquake does a lot. He probably goes for a Volt Switch. I can literally tactic anything. He could also go for Rocks, which is the only reason I don't want to go for tactic. He could also Earthquake, but Earthquake doesn't get me anywhere. So I'm just gonna go for my Stealth Rock. Even if he has HP Fire, again I have my Bear. I don't think Earthquake can play because Nolda can come in. His only removal is Defog. And Rocks hurt him more than the other hurt me. Yeah, okay. He does have the HP Fire, I have Sturdy, and a Berry. He has the HP Fire. Let me see if he needs to have like a certain amount of investment for that to have done that much. Thank you for showing fire. He needs to have a lot of investment. Wait, what's it, like 9? He needs to be max special attack. I didn't know Cabalion's special attack is the same as his physical. Interesting. But now I know that he's full on special. Which also means Volt Switches are gonna hurt. I need Fortress. You get Earth here. Or like a special attack. Showdown. I do, cool set, nice. I did expect like cheeky HP Fire, but this probably needs to be like full on special for that HP Fire to do that much. Oh yeah, fighting moves. You get a special, you get Focus Blast. I don't want Hair Touch. I honestly don't have a switch into this. And that means a Volt Switch. Well, it still shouldn't do too much to W. Volt Switch will do 18 to 22. If he's, let's say he's Focus Blast. Yeah, so I'm just going to get washed. He just went for another one. Alright, good safe play. I get to freely Volt Switch. He doesn't want to catch a Willow, I don't think. Actually, he could, just because he's a special set. So he might be fine with getting Will-O-Wisp. Could go for a hard T-Bolt. How much would that do? T-Bolt does a clean 47 to 56. Hydro Pump does more. What the fuck? Oh, that's gonna be Pokemon. Piccolo can't be that bold. I don't think he feared getting Willow, but also I don't know what he's gonna go for. I could go for... I don't actually know what Rotom could get that would threaten him. Let me see real quick. There's something he might be like scared of. He might be scared of, I don't know, screens? Could be scared of screens. I don't think I get anything to hit him super effectively. I could have T-Wave, I could have Trick. Wait, Rotom gets Electro Web? Okay. Yeah, there's not really anything, but I do think he switches here out of fear of not knowing. I'm gonna go for Volt. He went for his own Volt. That did 16? I think that's how much he should have done. Switch. Nice special attack. Did 18 to 22. Did 16. He actually is not max special attack. He just got a higher roll on the base fire. But that Volt Switch shouldn't have done that little. Should Volt Switch. I need to go into something that immediately threatens this because I don't think Flame Orb activates the turn. I could be wrong on that. Let me see how much Volt Switch does to Melodic with this Rotom. It did 34. That could be a max roll on a mixed defense. I don't think he would make defense. I think he's physical defense. If he is no Spadef at all, but you know, max HP, that's still in range. 34, that would be a min roll. So honestly, he could be either. But I don't think he has speed. I think now's the time to go into Pass Path 2, Smeargle, and trick this thing. Because it can out one-shot me. And the only thing is we go Sceptile, but I don't think he wants to go Sceptile because he doesn't know what Smeargle is. He could predict Spore, actually. It depends on if Flame Orb activates this turn or not. I feel like because he brought it in on this turn, it does. But what threatens this? I could also go Heracross here. Because Scald is doing 25% max. He would have to get a max roll to break myself. And he is in range of the Bullet Seed. That was the calc that I was looking at. 55.8 is the min. And if he's Flame Orb, he's going to be less than that. So I am going to go Heracross actually. And sub up. And he has Flame Orb. That's the only fucking set he runs on this thing. I'm gonna sub because of course he's fearing Bullet Seed here. He's not gonna be max base. He could have Roar. I don't think he's gonna have Roar. The fuck could he have? He might also recover, but that's not gonna do anything because I get a free sub. Yep, let's just sub up. Probably he's gonna be max HP, and then I'm gonna say probably max defense. He a lot of the stuff he runs is standard, and he'll run it at the same time. Like very similar sets every time. So he should know. If I was max attack, he's definitely range Bullet Seed, and I don't think he wants to give up this Melodic. I'm gonna get free sub. Free sub. Nothing wants to take a close combat, even if he goes Togekiss on a close combat. I'll be behind a sub and then threaten with Frog Blast, then he has to go into something. I think I just get to kill something here. No, she's Chople T-Tar. Because, and since I'm not max attack, Chople would excuse me. Whoo! And I eat that. Okay. Let me see, the melodic. I'm guessing. I'm gonna assume I got a low roll on the Volt Switch. Look at this stuff. I don't know why it's not like set here. Is he in close combat range? It's too risky. Actually, no, he's not at all. Not at all. I'm gonna go for the bullet tip. Like I said, his switch-ins. If he goes Kiss, I should outspeed it unless it's speed invested. And even then, I'm behind sub. And everything else does not want to deal with this. If I get rid of Melodic, it eases up for Blaziken gets to use the Electrum Z on the Togekiss. And that stupid bulky water is no longer a thing. And we're back. He just got back. I don't know what he had to do, but the Melodic is down. Melodic's gone. It doesn't exist. Great. And I'm behind a sub. Oh! Dude. Does sub take your defenses into account? Like, if I'm behind a sub, like if I close combat something and my defenses drop, does that also apply to my sub? I actually don't know. It won't matter, because Melodic was the only thing that I could really take a thing from. Because Skull doesn't break. Everything else on his team should have something to break me. Does he think this Volt Switch will kill? Will break? Because it won't. Yeah. Let me make sure on this that I'm getting the nature right. Naive. Let me see. Is naive the nature I'm thinking of? Plus speed minus the F. Yeah, so it doesn't hinder attack or special attack. And I think that's what he is on this Rebellion. So first of all, I'm pretty sure HP Fire kills. Oh, let's put in my haircut. HP Fire, a low roll doesn't break my sub. Actually, he's not max special attack. So, it could actually be better than that. Will a Volt Switch break it? I doubt it. Nope. So he has to go for some. He has to break my sub here, which means I get a close combat. Out of curiosity, how much does the close combat do to Togekiss? It should do nothing, but I'll do 13 to 16. Yeah, I see no reason not to. He has to break this sub. Yeah, he has to go for breaking the sub. I don't know what he has to do it because the HP fires will roll. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna have for this. But the Special Rebellion, that's the. I'm just repeating what I'm saying. I'm running out of things to say. It's the cool tech. Alright? Cool tech. Focus Blast doesn't break even though it's stab. Yeah, he has to hope that HP Fire breaks. This Rebellion gets something else that I'm not thinking of that can break. But do you get any flying moves? You get Aerial Ace actually. So maybe you have that just for Heracross. People have been doing that. They've been running HP Flying just for Heracross. Or like a Flying Coverage move just for Heracross. Flash Cannon. Would Flash Cannon break? Flash Cannon would break. Okay. He did go for a volt. That broke. What? What are these calcs? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. How? What? Volt switch shouldn't have broken that. I'm dumb. It took skull damage. Fuck. Yeah. He was gone for so long that I forgot that the sub took skull damage, so anything would break. Rotomosh is just switching every time here. If he goes for defog, that's fine. Rotomosh can take any. Yeah, he defogs. That's fine. I will get my hazard. I just need webs. That's all I need. Fuck. I forgot about that. Fucking Kyle leaving. Close combat did 13-16. Here it did 21. So he is. What is this set? What do you come? This is. How much did it do again? Did 21%. Just calc. Oh wait. Yeah, he's max HP, but not max defense. Let me write that down. Whoops. Max HP. What was I gonna say? Defog, yeah, defog. He showed that. Did he show leftovers? Yeah, he's left, dude. What a basic bitch. Alright. Okay. So if he were to be max def, how much would my Rotom do? Thunderbolt is 36-43. Volt is 28-34. If he is max def. He could go for Roost here. He could be speed creeping Heracross. I don't have webs up, which means I cannot go Hydreigon and go for my Charge Beam tactic. I think Volt Switch is the play. I could Willow just to have residual damage. I think Volt Switch is the play. I'll also see if I'm faster. That's actually pretty important. He swapped. Okay, he goes Cobalion. That did clean 41%. Is it actually naive? It did 41. Yeah, he's naive. He is naive, Cobalion. So that's confirmed. Because he has to be a minus the def nature for Volt Switch to do that much. So that's good. I kind of want to go Hydreigon to bluff the choice item, the Scarf. Actually, Blaziken would be a better bluff because I could go for the Blaze Kick. And Togekiss is 2 KO by that, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Oh, but he might not be in range. Blaze Kick from where he's at is a 2 KO. How much do you do to Cobalion though? Blaze Kick. Oh yeah. I don't know if he's Scarf though. But I also don't think you can Oko me with anything. Do you get Earth Power? Oh wait, you get Zen Headbutt. I don't know if this thing's scarfed because it's only whenever it goes for a move, it immediately like swaps. I think. Let me just check the game history so far. He went for 2 hidden power fires there. He is not. So I'm gonna go into Blaziken and bluff a scarf. Yep. HP fire, and then I use vultures. So yeah, going Blaziken, bluffing a scarf. And I'm gonna go for the Blaze Kick. This Electric MC is not gonna be useful if he goes Togekiss here. Because then it's just double Blaze Kick. He has no switches except for T-Tar. How much would this do to T-Tar? Blaze Kick to 16 to 19. So if he goes T-Tar, which I don't think he will because he's probably expecting a fighting move, I will swap to keep up the illusion that I'm scarfed. I'm going to go for Blaze Kick here. I think he wants to keep this Cobalion. I think he swaps. If I get rid of Togekiss, I'll bless up if I get rid of Togekiss. Actually, hold on. He's not going Sceptile. He's 100% not going Sceptile. He's not going... No, I'm just going to go Blaze Kick. Yeah, I'm just sticking to the Blaze Kick plan. It's not choice. I'm just going to write that down. Not choice. He's naive. Confirmed. Bluff in a scarf. Bluff in a scarf. Bluff in a scarf. Tap, 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 tap. I can also see if the T-Tar is Sandstream or Nerf. He doesn't have Drill, so he doesn't need Sand. But he might have it. He might bring it just to break a Smeargle Sash. That could be a thing. I think he goes Kiss. I think he goes... He has to protect if I'm going for a fire move or a fighting move. What I could do... Now this is wild. If he goes Kiss on my fire move, I go for a high jump kick as he goes Tyranitar. And if he's Chople, it'll break Chople for Heracross later. But that reveals I'm not Scarf. I don't know if that's worth it, because I don't have a good answer for this Cobalion. But I think I need to keep up the illusion that I am Scarfed. However, if it decides, oh, I'm just going to sack this Cobalion, kind of fucked myself. I do think he switches. It's a matter of if he goes T-Tar or Togekiss. Sceptile and Vikavolt and Cobalion all die to a fire move. T-Tar would make more sense because he has 2 fighting resist as opposed to 1 fire resist. Like, for me, it would make more sense to go for a fire move because he has less resist. So you should go T-Tar. I am making a safe Blaze Kick play. I am very fast. He could be... No, I do think he has max speed. Or near max speed to outspeed my Nihilego. So he will be faster than me. He does get Zen Headbutt. He does have access to Zen Headbutt. Oh wait. He's special. Do you get a special Psychic move? No. Do you get a special ground move like Earth Power? No. He actually can't hit me unless he's mixed. Which he could be. He is Naive Nature, so I do think he has a physical attack. I just don't know what. I would... what would it? It could be close combat for Hydreigon. Because if he's just special, I don't think he wants to run Focus Blast. So I think CC is probably his physical move. Did that kill me? I want to say that doesn't kill me. Because I'm going to say no attack. It's going to be a little bit of attack. Wait, close combat doesn't kill me even if he is max attack. Doesn't kill me. Lit. Alright. It's taking a long time. I told him I wasn't going to put the timer, but this is getting a little out of hand. I will take it off if the timer gets too low, because the timer can be ridiculous. Is the timer not working? The timer, it looks like it's working, but it's not counting down. He went into Togekiss. This next Blaze Kick kills. Do I make the high jump kick play? I don't want to, because I want to keep him thinking that I am... Oh, the timer's working now. That I'm scarfed. So I'm actually going to go for another Blaze Kick, even though he can go to Rattata. Actually, what would be my offensive check to T-Tar? Probably Mega Heracross. I'm actually going to go Rotom Wash. I don't think he stacks this because it's a Deep Fogger. So I'm going to double. Rotom Wash matches up against both of them nicely. And he goes to T-Tar, and he has Sandstream. T-Tar, Sandstream. I used to do this in an organized way, now I just write notes like wherever close to the mon. Hello. I don't have a good link switch in for this though. I could with Fortress, but I don't know if he might be back in the Fire Blast. But I did make the call there, so I'm proud of myself for that. So let me see how much damage I'm doing to a bulky T-Tar. I knew he would keep his fucking stupid ass thing. Excuse me. Hydro Pump is doing like half. Willow could be nice. If he's special, he doesn't get anything like with While. I think I'm just gonna go for the Willow. Anything he brings in, if he brings in, he's not gonna bring in Kiss. He might bring in the... He doesn't want to bring in Cobalion either. I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna turn off timer. Sandstream, 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 Sandstream. Also, Kyle does talk quite a bit about physical Mega Sceptile, so if he brings that in, that's not an answer. I don't know when the hell this Miracle is going to get a chance to come in. If I'm faster than T-Tar, then Smeargle's faster than T-Tar, I think. Got the Willow. Let's see, what kind of set are you? He is Stealth Rock. Okay. Hydro Pump hits everything pretty nicely. However, that Sceptile is still not Mega'd, so I kind of want to Volt Switch and just get momentum. Also, let me see, 276, 253. I think this Miracle will outspeed T-Tar. I have to be careful with my Spore now because he has one mon that is burned. Volt Switch will let me gauge damage, like his spread. Because this is a max HP, max to death. It'll do 14 to 17. And Hydra does a lot. I kind of want to keep this Rotom a little healthy because of Togekiss. So I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. But what am I going to go into? You could possibly go for a Rock move. Fortress is not the play in that case. Mega Heracross might be able to sec it. He could have the Fire move though, which is... Since it's burned, I think Hydreigon can be a switch. Maybe? Shit. I don't know. The fact that I don't know what kind of T-Tar this is troubling. Maybe I stay in. Because what can T-Tar do to me? Just staying in Hydro? But then you get a free switch into Sceptile. And then I really don't have a switch in for Sceptile. Except bluffing Scarf Blaziken, which he no longer has a switch in for. Well, no, he does have this. I want to weaken this. How much do I do to Sceptile? Hydro does 25 to 30. Fuck. I want to Volt. I want to Volt so bad. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what he's gonna do. I think he has Pursuit. I think he's gonna be physical. I do think he's going to be physical. I'm going to scout for damage. This Rotom's really useful. He does swap. He goes into Vikavolt. I get the Volt Switch. I got a crit. Show me, is this Vikavolt bulky? Vikavolt, level 100 because no one actually uses this. It's only in VGC, that's level 50. Let's say you're not a Assault Vest, but I don't think you are. Volt Switch, crit. Oh no, he has no HP investment, there's no way. The crit did 30. My Rotom set, 255, let me just make sure. Yep. Volt Switch, minimum 25%. Oh, this has Pedestal in here too. Okay, yeah, so he's max in his offenses. I can go Heracross here. I can go into anything that's faster than him. Which, Smeargle would be one thing. However, that Spore. I kind of scream Spore when I do that. Blaziken. How much did he do? High jump kick? No. I think I have to go Heracross here and go for the Rock Blast. And if he goes T-Tar, let me see, do I live a hit from T-Tar? If he, let's say, a Fire Blast variant. Mega Heracross eats, dude. Mega Heracross eats. Actually, Rock Blasted to a KO on that T-Tar. And I do have speed on this. I have speed any variant of this unless it's like Scarf, which would be insane. So I'm gonna go, yeah, I go Mega Heracross, I go for Rock Blast. How much does it do to Cobalion? Actually, that's important. Rock Blast is 10 to 12 to Cobalion. Shit. Maybe Hydreigon's a better play. I go for a Flamethrower. Yeah, that's the better play. Because he has no switch-ins. Go for a Flamethrower. I didn't even calc. This has to. I have to calc everything, okay? I have to calc everything. Why is the one Vikavolt set some weird bulky thing? Get rid of all the defenses. Alright, Hydreigon should scare it out with Flamethrower. Yep. He doesn't have he didn't show anything. No, he just swapped it in. Yeah, dude, Rotom with... I almost ran a Zap Plate Rotom, but I felt it needed to be a little bulkier and keep it healthy. He didn't bring Drill, so... I still think it's fine. Not allowing his Sceptile to Mega has been huge because I get to freely Volt Switch on everything. I'm gonna put the timer on for a little bit just to shake him up a bit, you know, make sure he's awake. Like I said before, he doesn't like the timer. I don't either, but just I'm not gonna let it go to timer, but just to speed him up a bit. Fortress will only be able to get up rocks on the T-Tar if it's just full physical. Everything else threatens it. This Vikavolt is gonna be an agility set, so it will outspeed Fortress. So I don't know if I'm ever going to get Rocks up, but Togekiss is low enough that I think everything, you know, minus Smeargle and Fortress will be able to take it on. Actually, Smeargle can Spore, it can Trick it, you know. So even Smeargle can kind of do stuff. What does he sack here? He could go T-Tar. T-Tar. Nope, he just sacked the Vikavolt. Cool. Don't have to worry about that at all now. Yeah, Flamethrower actually does nothing to Tyranitar if he's bulky. Maybe he didn't want to risk the burn. I don't know. Maybe he thought a Dragon move was coming. Killer Draco would do a lot to Tyranitar. Excuse me. So I'm up 6-4 right now. Doesn't mean he can't win. He definitely can. DD T-Tar could be scary. However, if he's DD, you know, he's burned. So I should be fine. He doesn't know what kind of set I am. 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 Can't do my charge beam thing yet because I don't have webs. I need to kill this Togekiss, dude. He's also actually he's running out of offensive threats. Cobalion is some weird set that I can deal with. Like a Sceptile is a threat. T-Tar, if it's physical, it's burned, hindered, and Togekiss, this is a bulky kiss. Because it's at least max HP. I think it's max F too. Boy, there's no way you're scarfed. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Also, you don't know if I'm scarfed. Hello? Why is this just switching? Oh, he thinks he can live with Flamethrower. He thinks I'm scarfed. Oh, he thinks I'm scarfed. I did... What did I hit it with? With close combat. So he could be a Spadef. Yeah, I was thinking he could be Spadef. Togekiss. Charge Beam's a roll, dude. He can just roost here. I don't like that. He's either gonna roost or degloom. Rotom can deal with both. Again, Rotom will switch in. And his only thing to threaten me would be if he doubled into Sceptile, which would be a god play. He's only shown defog. I could also go Fortress and try to get up my rock. Or go for Toxic. No, I'd go for a Heavy Flame there. That does nothing to Cobalion though. Maybe, I don't know. How much does Dazzling Gleam do to Rotom? Look at this, but death. Does nothing. I'm going Rotom. If he predicts this and Bruce, you know, good on him. Yeah, he did. He also, he was likely to live any hit from me. This time I'm just gonna T-Bolt. Actually, oh no. Because it's Spadef, the T-Bolt's gonna do nothing. So, again, I'm gonna Volt Switch. I mean, these nice free Volt Switches. The only damage I'm taking on this Rotom now is from rocks. And I do have my berry to get me healed up. He showed Roost. I'm guessing he has Deep Gleam and Air Slash for the Heracross? Maybe? Defog Roost slowly soon. I have to get this Volt off. I'm faster, confirmed. And then I can go... What do I go? Maybe I can go Smeargle. I can't. Thing with Smeargle. Oh my god, he's not gonna let me do it. There's the Volt Switch. Let me confirm his spread. Volt Switch to 31. Yeah, that's a max HP, max Spadef. Calm. Spadef. His best move to hit me would be Dazzling Gleam. Or he could go for Toxic. Either way, Fortress is a switch in. Right. This Fortress. Oh no, Air Slash. Fuck me. A non-invested. Air Slash fuck me. Deagling would be his best thing. It's also kind of a no drawback play, considering my team. Can I go Blaze again? Z Thunder Punch kills from this range. It should hit everything on his team pretty hard, minus Reptile, but he's not bringing that in. Air Slash doesn't kill, but after Rocks does it. It has a high chance to. I don't think he Air Slashes here though. Actually, why not? Why wouldn't he Air Slash? Dude, Togekiss is dumb. He confirmed no speed. I'm gonna go Smeargle, and then I think double. Because I can take any hit. I don't want anything else taking a hit. And also, he'll reveal a move here. Fast Breath 2 doesn't need HP. He has speed, T-Tar, and Kiss. That's all I need it for. He just goes for another Roost. That's interesting. I showed Sticky Barb. Oh, that's bad. He's gonna... fuck, now he knows I'm... that. I'm gonna double. Just went for Roost. I mean, yeah, because he could take any hit. I go back into Rotomosh. He's gonna be like, what the fuck, Sticky Barb? Shit, I forgot it revealed that. Well, that kind of failed. I need these webs up though. Come on. I think I can win without webs, I think. But it just helps so much. Yeah, I'm just doubling. Because this Rotom can take anything. There's the Sceptile. Why did I do that? Fuck. Something's dying. Rotom is still nice. But now that, like, it's a good check to the Togekiss. Do I try and win without webs? Can I win without webs? I can. Maybe. I'm gonna go... Yeah, that Sticky Barb is not doing much anymore. Fuck Togekiss, dude. I think I want to go Fortress. See what he goes for. Gonna have the HP Fire, obviously. I could also go Hydreigon and bluff a Scarf. Bluff dual Scarfers. Yeah, I just let him get his Mega up, which the whole game I was preventing him from doing that. Then just gave it to him. Yeah, I'm gonna go Fortress. It's not as useful anymore. Like, the Rock could be nice, but aside from that... Does Blaziken still threaten this thing? Even though he's part Dragon now? Oh, High Jump Kick does. Okay. Blaze Kick doesn't, though. Would a Flare Blitz? Flare Blitz could, so I can still bluff that. He can do whatever here, dude. I don't care. I still have the Scarf Blaziken bluff. And I think he believes it. I go Fortress. He's gonna carry the HP Fire. If he predicts it or not, that's fine. He goes for Leaf Blade. He's physical. It's almost like I called that bitch. Hold on. Does this have a physical Sceptile set? I can't spell Sceptile. Sword Stance Attacker. Leaf Blade, crit to Fortress. To my Fortress? Oh no, this isn't my Fortress. To my Fortress? Leaf Blade. Should do. He got a max roll on that Leaf Blade, dude. What the fuck? gonna go for Toxic. He could also just have the HP Fire, even though he's physical. Let's see what he does. I need to kind of sack Fortress here, honestly. Is Toxic the best play? Maybe Stealth Rocket the better play. He has two things that can take a Toxic and are also switching for Fortress. I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rocket actually. He's physical, Sceptile, max attack, adamant. With Leaf Blade. This calc doesn't matter anymore, Melodic's gone. Dude, let me get rid of the Sceptile. The Sceptile just fucks me up. Also, since it's physical Sceptile, I think Heracross can take a hit from it. Maybe. No. Actually, you can spam Dragon moves now. I win this by bluffing. By bluffing Scarfers. Dude, I might have to make a hard read with Hydreigon. Because the Blaziken, he might be fine with it. It's a roll for a Scarf Blaziken Flare Blitz to kill. It's like a 50-50. It's literally 50-50. He let me get up rocks. I'm going for a Toxic here. Right? Dude, fuck, this Smeargle set just sucks dick. Shit. Will he defog? Defogging helps me too. Air Slash will get rid of that. I think I let Fortress go down here. He's only shown defog roost. I think he could go for defog. How much would Heavy Slam do to this? Yes, no. God, I'm trying to click 0. Calm. My Fortress. Heavy Slam is doing like half. A little under half. My best play is actually to go for Toxic. This Fortress doesn't do anything anymore. If he defogs, I get Toxic off. He had the Flamethrower actually. So he showed Flamethrower. Which means he either doesn't have Gleam or he doesn't have Air Slash. He might not have Air Slash because he thinks he can deal with Mega Heracross just fine. Because he needs Gleam for Hydreigon. He needs it. How much does Gleam do? Can I search Gleam? Yes. Gleam is enough to break subs for Mega Heracross, but it doesn't kill me. I'm also faster, and he does not have a Rock Blast. Actually, yes he does. He has fucking Cobalion. I go Rotom and I go for a Willow. I go Rotom and I go for a Willow. Because no matter what, it's the right play. No matter what, it's the right play. I think. This Smeargle's not going to get to do shit, dude. The only thing I get webs on is the Tyranitar. And then Kiss has to either be gone or has to be low enough that I can threaten it with everything. So I was going to go Wash, right? There's no way he has... Yeah. Gleam doesn't do enough to me. And I go for Willow every time. Let's hope this lands. Did I show that I have Willow? I did. If he goes T-Tar, that's fine. I have to go for a Hydro just to wear stuff down. Also, after Stealth Rock switching, a Scarf Blaziken would kill Mega Sceptile, so I can bluff that for certain now, if he does take that. Goes Cobalion, that's annoying. But I will be able to get rid of it soon, and that opens up Heracross. Like, I have to get rid of either Cobalion or Togekiss for Heracross to just click one button. He stayed in. He went for Air Slash. Eat that berry, dude. Eat that berry. So he doesn't have Gleam. He doesn't have Gleam. So Hydreigon, hello. Hello, Hydreigon. Now Hydreigon can just flamethrower on this thing. No. He wouldn't know I have Charge Beam. I think I'll go for a double Willow because he clearly can't touch me. And Hydro isn't going to do anything to Sceptile. Or do I double? Showed he has Air Slash and Flamethrower. I would really love to Willow that Sceptile. Or even the Cobalion. I am in range for a Giga Drain, I'm pretty sure, from a Sceptile, Mega Sceptile. Which one is it? Yeah. Oh no, he's physical. Oh shit. I'm in range of a Leaf Blade, yes. Fucking Lightning Rod. Yeah, Hydro does actually nothing. I don't touch a Mega Sceptile with this set. How much does Hydreigon do to Togekiss? Will I eat an Air Slash? Kind of. Yeah, I knew Togekiss would be a problem. I thought Melodic would be more of one, but I did get rid of it early. I think I go double Willow here. I'm going for it. Swap out. You're doing nothing to this Rotom. Like, I'm so bulk. Air Slash, your best hitting move for me, did 15%. So you're swapping out. If you go T-Tar, I don't think that's the play. Going for double Willow. So this thing has full moveset. I know everything about this Togekiss. The T-Tar I know nothing about. Just that it had Stealth Rock and Sandstream. Cobalion or Togekiss needs to just die. Yes, caught it. I caught the Sceptile. It burned. Burned the Sceptile. Leaf Blade doesn't kill me anymore. The Smeargle, now I can maybe win without webs because the Sceptile hindered. Leaf Blade doesn't kill Rotom anymore, but you know I'm never gonna need to do this. He's not gonna Earthquake. I feel like Smeargle's not gonna get to do anything. It's never gonna trick the Sticky Barb. It can only get webs up on T-Tar, and that Togekiss is still alive. It's still alive. As long as Kid's still alive, I'm not gonna get up these webs. He could be like a mixed Sceptile. I don't know. I'm concerned. I really am concerned. And stacking Smeargle. But webs. Webs. Webs also make the Cobalion slower. I have no way to... I'm not able to keep the pressure up on Togekiss. I think I go Hydreigon. And if I sack Hydreigon, that's fine. I'll be fine with that. I'm gonna do that. I think Heracross and Blaziken are too important. He goes for Swords Dance. Hello? You have to be scared of me being Scarfed, dude. So he has SD. What the fuck? He has SD. He's gonna lack coverage for something. So he's at neutral now. But he has to be scared. He has to be scared here. Togekiss is at 94. I killed this Sceptile. I think I Charge Beam into a Flamethrower right here. No way Sceptile stays in. Flamethrower doesn't do enough to Togekiss. Does it? 57, 58. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Would he keep this alive? I don't think so. Like, Togekiss is a pretty good switch into Hydreigon, like 9 times out of 10. I'm gonna go for Flamethrower. Actually, this Togekiss can't really touch me. I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower. He could also go Tyranitar. But I think that's fine if we go Tyranitar. Does Flamethrower kill the Sceptile? I think it does. Should. Oh no, it doesn't, actually. Not at all. But he's scared of a dragon move. I want to Charge Beam on the Togekiss switching so bad, but Flamethrower is so much safer. How's the chance to burn? Togekiss is already burned. He just went into Togekiss. Fuck. He did 20%. He is not in range. I do live. I need to keep up this facade, dude. I think I can. No, I can't do that. If I reveal I'm not Scarfed, then Sceptile doesn't give a shit about me. The Blaziken is still bluffing though. Also, if he roosts here, well no, I would go first. If he roosts here, hold on. Let me think this completely out, okay? Charge Beam will be doing 25 to 29. If I get the special attack boost. Flamethrower will be doing 27 to 32. He has to decide. This all depends on if I get the boost. Air Slash doesn't kill me and he doesn't have that. I'm pretty sure he goes for Roost here. So I think that means I can go for the Charge Beam and then go and hope I get the boost and then start spamming Flamethrower for his switch-ins. He also knows that it'll weaken it low enough, I think. Blaziken can come in afterwards. Fuck, this is hard now. This became hard. This Miracle set did not work out at all. It did not work out at all. I think I go for the Charge Beam. Also, Charge Beam, the Charge Beam crit kill. No. He's gonna Roost here. But he'll know I'm not Scarfed. But also, Sceptile's still burned. I'm gonna go for the Charge Beam. 27. I got the special attack boost. He went for a roost. He's in range of 2 flamethrowers. I think he's scared of another charge beam and can go Sceptile for the lightning rod. I think I spam flamethrowers here. I feel like I have to. Yeah, and I'll be faster than T-Tar at +1. The Earth Power should hurt. This T-Tar, I feel like he's not bringing it out because it is physical. Like a physical threat. Earth Power at +1 does a ton to this Tyranitar. Flamethrower into Earth Power could kill because of Rocks and Burn. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit that Flamethrower. He doesn't have Dazzling Gleam. He wanted the Togekiss to be able to hit the Fortress, so he cannot switch into Sceptile. He goes T-Tar. He goes Cobalion, actually. Cobalion's dead. Heracross can spam Rock Blast now. He goes Sceptile, I sack this. Hello, Togekiss? 72, dude. So low. Sceptile at speed. Does Sceptile get a... What physical dragon move do you get, Sceptile? Keep spelling Sceptile wrong somehow. You get a Dragon Claw? Whoa. Dragon, not Dargon. It does get Dragon Claw. Nice. He actually does get Outrage. But he's burned. He doesn't get Draco Meteor? He goes T-Tar, actually. I think I want to go for the Earth Power. If he goes Sceptile, that's damage on it. I want to weaken this thing. I don't know what he's gonna have. He could have what, Superpower? I don't want this boost to go to waste. Also, I don't know what he's gonna do here. Earth Power does a lot, unless he's like AV. Then Rotom gets to just click Hydro. How much would have burned T-Tar due to a Smirkle? Let's say actually no, I have a set. That's better. Let's say you're... No, let's stick with this set. But, status, you are burned, sir. You are burned. I do get to go in and do that. Go in and get a Sticky Web. He'll go Sceptile. I can bluff the the Blaziken Scarf. I'm having deja vu right now. Actually, this is... Actually, Smirkle lives any one hit. That's its superpower. I feel like I need Web. I can't win just bluffing Scarf. I feel like I need Web. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Earth Power here. Did 51. That's about how much it should have done. Oh, that did nothing. Wow. Wow, Earth Power with +1 should have done a lot more. Let me see, are you AV? Uh, 45 to 53. Yep, he's AV T-Tar. He cannot go Togekiss again. Flamethrower won't kill. I have to go for another Earth Power. He goes Kiss again. Fuck. Does Charge Beam kill T-Tart? No, it doesn't. It's 10 to 12 against AP. He could try and make a bunch of switches here, but that just means Togekiss takes a lot of rocks damage. So I think he stacks those. T-Tart's gone. T-Tart has Stone Edge. Stone Edge, and it's dead. It was AV. I have a big lead here, but that doesn't mean Mega Sceptile can't just reverse sweep me. It's burned, but I don't know what it's set. If it's mixed, Leaf Blade SD. I don't know, dude. I don't understand why he's not going straight Sceptile, because he's clearly faster. I'm not Scarfed. Webs are not going to exist this game. If Togekiss comes in, I think I have to spam Flamethrower in case he tries to double and get a special attack boost. It'll also be like all the rock damage. Why are you not going straight Sceptile? I'm putting you on a timer just because you're not going straight Sceptile. He still thinks Blaziken's Scarfed. I might be able to use that. Burned physical Sceptile. Let's hope that's good enough. I'll be taking Sandstorm damage too. I guess that this Flamethrower doesn't kill from here. I'm going Dragon Pulse. I can't afford him setting up on a switch. He has to beat my whole team. I don't think he would. I think he just goes for an attack here. He did. Hello? What? He tried to get me on a switch, but it doesn't make sense. That just didn't make sense. This game could have been a lot harder if he played better. I know that sounds really mean, but that Mega Sceptile could have won the game. I spam Charge Beam now. Air Slash does kill me now, but doesn't matter. Who do I give the kill to? Who wants it? Let me check the my kill sheet. Check my kill sheet. Who needs it? Who needs this kill? Who needs this? I can't. God damn it! Hold on. Wrong thing. Turning off the timer because it's my timer. Alright, let's see. Who wants this kill? I think Blaziken wants it. Nalico has 10. Hoopa has 7. Mega Heracross has 5. I'll give it to Blaziken. I'll show off the Z move. Disrespect him. Sorry. Yeah, let's go Blaziken here. And we win a nice 4-0 on him over-predicting. That Mega Sceptile, I don't know what the set was. If it was mixed, it had a chance to win because Heracross. If it was just full physical, he kills Hydreigon, I go Heracross, and I spam Bullet Seed. I mean, what? Rock Blast. Rock Blast is what I meant. Because I'm faster than that Togekiss, and I should live any hit from Sceptile because of the burn. But like I said, if it was mixed, it would have been trickier. So yeah, questionable Sceptile play at the end there. I'm guessing he was full physical, and he had to go with the setup there. That's the only thing I can come up with for that. I was able to shut down the Melodic, get rid of it early. Valion, he sacked that. Vecavolt, he sacked it. Tyranitar, he sacked it. Like, it was just a bunch of sacks, honestly. he didn't know what to do against this team. And I was able to bluff the Scarf Blade again, which I was really happy with. So yeah, that's the game, and see you guys next week.